Oh! Oh my God! Alright, so today we're at the skate park and we have a couple ideas today, but first of all, this one's with us today. It was good. I'm gonna give you a high five like I just saw you. It's scary to do with the camera in my hand. We tried. Okay, so we only have a couple more days here in Marietta because I have to go to Oregon here on the 23rd. I have to leave, and tomorrow it's gonna rain. So today I have to film 2 videos, or at least try to. First video of the day is obviously what you guys came here for, which is we're gonna teach you guys a couple of tricks that I used to use when I was younger on how to get better at scootering. And honestly, it's not that bad of an idea to use some of these today. Before we actually move on to all that stuff, we gotta get warmed up. All right, so before we get the scoot out, we have the board. Oh, and I don't know how well you guys can actually see me when I ride this, but we'll do a few quick tricks on it really fast. Turn around on the bank. Let's get a 50 on the 8 really fast. That's a feeble. It's definitely a feeble. My GoPro's done goofed twice today. What's up, dude? Let's see if I can get a Smith first try today. I'm not that good at those, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Oh, dang it. That's going straight into the wall. RIP. Homie wants me to sign his baseball. Yeah, buddy. There you go, dude. You're welcome, buddy. I have my Apple Watch on today because I've actually always wondered if I burn like a lot of calories or whatever with the watch, or well, not with the watch, it doesn't really make a difference. But I've always wondered like how far I actually ride when I'm at the skate park, or well, you can't really monitor how many pushes I do, but regardless, it'd be cool to see like how long or how far we actually go when we're riding at the skate park. That was not very good. That was first try though. Hopefully you guys can see the tricks I'm doing, otherwise that kind of sucks. There was a charm. That was better. Ah. Ah. That was better. That was still sketch, but better. Oh God. I'm just like weird disaster dropping thing. You going, dude? Wow. All right, that's enough of the skateboard. All right, the scooter. Super nervous I'm gonna hit my watch. I better not, I'll be upset. We'll just start it off with like a quick, easy line, like downside whip, lip, 270 double, and bar, people, 180 out. Oh, it's so sticky right now. Don't grind it, even though nobody here ever grinds. Wouldn't it be nice if at every skate park there was just like a section that was just for wax, like a cooler or something so it didn't melt? If any skate park did that, RIP, everybody would steal the wax because everybody's ridiculous. Gotta ruin it for everybody else, huh?
Yeah.
I literally could have said Mackenzie's redonkulous right there and she would have been like, yep.
Yep.
Mackenzie smells like ham.
Yep.
Ew. Triple up the step down. Triple heel up. Yeah. You know what we don't do a lot of is 450s. We'll do a couple of those. All right, quick 450. Oh! Why did I land flat? I think it's because I didn't bar spin. Gotta throw the bar in there. I still landed flat. Oh God! Rail. That is so sticky too. What the heck? Triple. Rail. Flare. Yay. How we doing there, watch? Still going. All right, so far it's saying I've gone 1.9, so 2 miles basically so far, and we've taken 3,852 steps, and I don't think that's accurate because I've definitely not taken 3,000 or 4,000 steps today. I've probably taken like 28, period. All right, front lip this ledge, and we're gonna go over and go towards the 8, then do a quick look back on the 8, and then front scooter flip over the box. Now 360 downside double. Oh, and I kicked the front wheel. Ow. All right, 270 downside. Whoa! Hey, a penny. Fine, look, good luck. What do I do? Quickly, what do I do?
Double tail up.
What? Double whip? It could have called me anything. Literally could have said like flip triple, backflip Scooby, backflip super, anything. You could have told me bride double, anything like that, flare whip, and you say double tail up. Batman, you're so close to closing your exercise ring. Just a brisk 3-minute walk will do it. Hey, hey, exercise goal achieved. That was definitely not 3 minutes. Scooter's hanging on for dear life right now, so let's talk about these 5 things that can make scootering a little bit easier. Okay, so as a lot of you guys know, I watch a lot of kids ride scoots at the skate park, all over like near my house all the time. I see a lot of the same problems with some kids that are trying to learn a lot of things. For example, tail whip. And one of the main issues that I see a lot of kids have is their stance. Now, I know that your stance is kind of like your own personal preference, and that is 100% true. It's 100% true. But when you're standing ski, like when you're standing with both your feet like this on the deck, that can be a bit of an issue just because it's very hard for you guys to catch your scooter when you're doing a tail whip or to hang on when you're doing a bar spin, things like that. But if you're standing regular and or goofy, whichever one's most comfortable for you, it makes it a lot easier because you have more foot room, you have a little bit more surface area to put your feet, so when you're trying to do tail whips, you're trying to catch them, or if you're trying to do bar spins, it's a little bit easier for you guys to hold on the grip on the bottom of your shoe with the grip tape on your scooter. It kind of works together better because there's more of it on basically like I said, an entire surface. So that's step number 1. Number 2. So, trick tip number 2, the best thing for you guys to actually do when you're riding your scoot, and it actually helps a lot because it helped me a lot when I was younger, is you gotta stay like kind of loose. And what I mean by that is, like, you know when you're standing sometimes and you're really tense, you're holding on really tight, your arms are locked in, that's bad. You don't want to do that. You want to be kind of loose because of the fact that it's a little bit easier for you to, it's almost like more room for mistakes kind of. For example, like when Mackenzie actually rides, sorry, I'm using you as an example, but it's not bad, it's helping. That means it's okay. She's really tense once she's trying to do her tail. So I'm trying to show her, like, you have to loosen up a little bit. And you guys have probably seen some people that are like this. If you're doing a whip and you're super tense, you're not gonna be able to move your arms around. You're not gonna be flexible in the places where you need to be. Like your wrists, for example. When you tail up, you don't tail up like holding on really tight like this. You tail up with your arms have to be loose, loosey-goosey. That's what I do, and it helps a lot. So if you're really tense and you're trying to learn tail whips, you're trying to learn 360s even, or even backflips, it's a lot better for you guys to be kind of loose. Don't hang on so tight. Calm down. Another thing that will help you guys, take your scootering career further faster is basically just keeping your scooter tight, taking care of your scooter, making sure everything is working correctly. If you come here, or not here, if you go to the skate park with a janky scooter, it's gonna ride like a janky scooter. See ya, dude? He's saying goodbye to me. It's gonna ride like a janky scooter. So my scooter, for example, it's very rarely ever loose, but when it is loose, I take it apart, I fix it really quick, get it dialed in because it rides like a nice scooter. Even if it's like a cheap scooter, even if it's a Razor, you guys should take care of your scooters because, for example, your bearings. Your bearings are a big thing because obviously it makes you go faster, or your wheels will make you go faster. If you don't take care of your wheels, or you don't take care of your bearings, you ride through water all the time, you go through dirt like the kid I just saw riding across this dirt field. If you do that all the time, it's gonna ruin your bearings, it's gonna ruin your ride, and it's not gonna help you land the tricks that you need to quicker. Compression even. If you guys don't keep your compression tight, eventually your fork will start to bend, you'll start to ruin your fork will snap, then you'll have a scooter, then you're screwed. Then you definitely can't help your scootering career because you can't ride. That's a problem. Take care of your scooter, keep it tight, keep it lubed up, make sure it's riding correctly. Oh my God. Anyways, trick number 4. Trick number 4 has to do with leaning forward. That actually hurt my arm. A lot of kids have problems with leaning forward because they're so scared of going over their bars, and I understand it is very scary. You just gotta do it. Sometimes you do go over your bars. I've gone over my bars plenty of times. It doesn't really matter so much anymore because I got fake teeth, but it still would suck. You gotta try it. You gotta try to lean forward because I can guarantee you a lot of you guys are just being super precautious. Cautious. It's not precautious, it's just cautious. Don't be as worried because let me just tell you something. You're gonna fall. I can guarantee it. I fall all the time. I fall every single day. I just fell turning around. It doesn't matter what trick other than a backflip. I just did a backflip. Don't lean forward when you do backflip. That's a bad idea. Even if it's a tail up, if it's a bar spin, especially on ramps like this on the hip, I have to lean forward when I land. You guys have to try to lean forward, even if it's fly out and you're just landing on a flat surface. If you lean too far back, you're gonna loop out. Usually, not right away, but if you lean too far back, you'll loop out. And if you lean too far forward, you can at least catch yourself. If you're leaning too far back, RIP. If you lean forward, you can at least put your hands out. Try not to keep them locked if you do fall forward because that can turn into a problem with your wrists and things like that. But I can guarantee you, if you guys aren't as cautious when you're trying to do tricks and you lean forward just a little bit more, it might help. Number 5. method number 5 is a little bit different, but it's something that I did a long time ago, not necessarily with the same exact ingredients that we're using, but it helped. This is too far. Come on over here. So this can actually help you on a bunch of different tricks. Obviously, a lot of you guys have problems with weight on your scooters because you're not quite strong enough to where you can do like triple whips, things like that, and I understand that completely. But this might help you a little bit. Now, I'm using coins right now, but it's basically if you add weight to your scooter, kind of like when you see people that are playing baseball, they add like that thing called a donut on the end of their baseball bat. They start swinging it because it's heavier, so that when they pick up their normal bat, it feels lighter when it's really not. Same idea. We're gonna duct tape these coins onto my scooter deck, and I'm gonna try to do tail-ups with the coins on. Now, what that means that if I even get close to doing a tail-up with the coins on here, obviously you're gonna need more coins than this. This isn't gonna make a huge difference, but you don't have to use coins. You can use any kind of metal that will add weight to your scooter. Just duct tape it to your scooter in any way that you want, and just try to do tail-ups with it, or try to do 360s, or try to do bar spins, or try to do whatever trick that you're trying to learn how to do, so that when you take them off, it makes it a lot easier for you to actually land your trick because your scooter's lighter. I'm just gonna demonstrate, obviously, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory to be honest, but I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what I used to do. So I'm gonna take my tape, and I just usually get a strand that's about the size of my deck, right about there. That should be good. And I don't actually put the coins on my scooter right away. I put them on the bottom of this tape so that when I tape them on my scooter, it helps. And you can do this, you can overlap the tape if you want to, whatever you need to do to get as many coins on there as you can, but make sure you leave enough tape to stick onto your deck. So I used to put 1 strand of coins per strand of tape. 1, 2, doesn't matter what coins you put on here as long as they add weight. Now that should be just about enough for my scooter right there. Now that doesn't look like it's gonna add a lot of weight, but you guys will actually realize that it actually does add a ton of weight when you actually put this thing on here. And like I said, you can do this as many times as you need, don't grind, but this will make a difference. Now I'm just gonna place the tape right there, push it down a little bit, and then I'll stick onto my scooter. And and you can do that as many times as you need with as many coins as you have. And if you need to put more tape to where this is for sure not gonna fall off, you can. Just make sure you have plenty of tape, go along the sides, whatever you gotta do, so that when you pick up your scooter, you put it down, you try to tail whip, it sticks on. Like if I did like 5 or 6 tail whips, it's probably not gonna stay on that well, but that will for sure help you guys do tail whips. And that definitely added some weight. I 100% felt that in my scooter when I was doing that whip. If you do like 5 or 6 strands of this, it will for sure make a difference. All right, you guys, so that's 5 different tips that you guys can try out at your house, the skate park, wherever you guys like to ride, and it might help you learn a few new tricks by adding weight or just changing up something very small, as small as even just not locking up and being like a little loose. And if you guys try these at your house, let me know in the comments below if any of them helped you, or even if you guys have done these before and it did help you, let us know in the comments below. A lot of people that are watching this video might need a little bit of help, just like a little shove that will help them get to that next step. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and until next time, I'm out. Later.